Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for the start of yet another season. We're here at Fraser Field for the start of the Babe Ruth tournament time. This is the 13-year-olds. J.J. Avery on the mound. His first pitch is swung on a miss by Dylan Glass, the right fielder for Marblehead. Chases that high pitch and swings right through it. We were hoping that the heat would go away. Now we wish it would come back, as it is. It was 100 a couple of days ago. It's now like 60. This isn't even football weather. But we're underway. We'll play. They have to get this through this weekend or through next weekend to get ready for states and regionals and nationals for the Babe Ruth. Ground ball to short. Justin Jennings with the nice play over to the first baseman, Peterson. So Glass is out. The play goes 6-3. E.J. Wyman, the catcher, will be the hitter. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. And looks like he tried to take something off and stayed high and tight for a ball. Line short in the left field for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's going to go in for a stand-up double. So the first hit of a game is a stand-up double for Wyman, the catcher. It'll bring up the pitcher, Julius Galanti. So it's pitcher against pitcher here. Marblehead has a runner in scoring position with one out. Down and in for a ball. Doney is the catcher. Made a nice play on that one, going down and in. That one sails high for a ball. Down and away. The throw to third. He's out. Doney with the nice throw. Sanderson with the nice tag. He started late. I think he thought the ball went by the catcher. It was right at his feet. Doney got to it quickly and threw him out. So 2-5 is the second out of the inning. Now there's nobody on. In for a strike. Hit to short. Bobbled. Long throw. They still get him. Jennings stayed with it. Made the throw. Nice stretch again by Peterson. So Jennings with two plays in the inning. Donnie with the good throw to third. Marblehead gets a double, but it's still a 1-2-3 inning. We'll move in to the bottom half of the first for Lynn. It will be Devin Duval, the center fielder, leading off. Justin Jennings, the shortstop, bats second. First baseman Jake Peterson will hit number 3. In the cleanup spot is the third baseman Anthony Sanderson. The extra hitter Gilbert Gulva will hit number 5. Nick Catone, the second baseman, will hit number 6. Catching and batting 7th, Kyle Doney. Pitching and batting 8th, J.J. Avery. Batting number 9, is Jimmy Jennings, the left fielder. And a little bit different here with Babe Ruth. They don't have an extra hitter. They don't have an EH or an extra player. They have an extra hitter. They bat 10, and Jordan Rodriguez, the right fielder, will bat number 10. So they bat 10 rather than have somebody hitting for somebody, the extra hitter. They let everybody hit. That way more players get to play. Galante on the mound for Marblehead. His counterpart is E.J. Wyman behind the plate. And Lynn will have a chance to get on the board first. Few loyal fans showing up for this one. We can almost count them. But there are a lot more than I thought there would be on a night like tonight. You're better off home. Watch it later on TV 15. Devin Duval will try to get it started for Lynn. He's the center fielder. In for a strike. Ducks under that pitch. It's 1-1. In for strike. The count goes 1-2. Friends, relatives, parishioners show up for this one on a bitterly cold night on July 2nd. Popped up right to the first baseman. Sean Heenan makes the play on Duval. Justin Jennings, who made a couple of nice plays in the top of this inning, the shortstop, will be the hitter. Big step up for these 13-year-olds. Last year they were little leaguers playing half the distance, not having to make these long throws. But they've had a year under their belt. They've been playing games on their respective fields. Lynn down at Breed. Hit to third. Long throw across the diamond. They get him by about a step. Nice play by Will Quickshand, the third baseman. Jake Peterson, the first baseman, will be the hitter. Popped up in the infield. Long run for the second baseman. Gray Collins gets there and makes the play. So 1-2-3 inning for Galante and Marblehead. And we're right back where we started, dead even. Lynn nothing, Marblehead nothing at the end of one. Carter Sahajian, the shortstop, leads off the top of the second for Marblehead. Down and away for a ball. Low for a ball. Missing down and in, 3-0. On 4 pitches, Shahajian draws a walk, leading off the second inning. Adam Laughlin, the center fielder, will be the hitter. In for a strike. High for a ball. Quick throw over to first, diving back is Shahajian. Down and away for a ball. 2-1 the count to the Marblehead center fielder. Down and away again. And back-to-back walks puts 2 on for Marblehead. The extra hitter, Graham Phipps. This is that a little different with the Babe Ruth, isn't it? He's not hitting for somebody. He's an extra hitter. They bat 10. You don't have to, but you can. In for a strike. Hit foul to the third base coach. Oh, makes a nice play. 0-2 the count. Up and in for a ball. Took a long look at that pitch with 2 strikes on him. High again, the count evens at 2. Way inside. So he had him 2 strikes. Now he's going to come in with a pitch or put him on. Hit in the air, foul. It's going to go out of play up the top of the Marblehead dugout. We'll do it again at 3-2. So Marblehead has a rally 3-on with nobody out thanks to 3 consecutive walks. Colin Burke, the left fielder, will be the hitter. Lynn will bring their infield in. Their outfield is shallow as well. High and tight for a ball. Hit foul up in the seats. Hit foul again. That's going to go down in that grassy knoll behind first base. The 1-2 pitch up and coming. Strike 3 call. He took something off and it dropped in. William Craikshan, the third baseman, will be the hitter for Marblehead. On the corner, first strike. Popped up right to the shortstop. Jennings makes his third play in an inning in 2/3. Sean Heenan, the first baseman, is the hitter. On the inside corner, first strike. Swing and a miss. Heenan one swing away from giving Marblehead a lead. Avery one strike away from getting out of it. Swing and a miss. So J.J. Avery gives his coach a few gray hairs, walking 3 in a row, but then he gets a pop-up and 2 big strikeouts, and Marblehead doesn't score. And Lynn again will have a chance to get on the board first. 4, 5, and 6 for Lynn. Anthony Sanderson, Gilbert Gulva, Nate Catone to face Julius Gallant, who had a 1-2-3 inning back in the first. A tough night for fans, for players, for umpires, for everybody. It's bitterly cold. Flag is blowing out in right center field. Some of the ads signs that the Navigators have are almost blowing off the fence. This is considering it was 100 degrees 2 days ago when we were dying in the heat. Now we're turning on the heat in the house and shutting off the air conditioners. Anthony Sanderson throws right, bats left. In for a strike.
Lynn, number 24, third baseman. Anthony Sanderson.
Low for a ball. In for a strike, 1 and 2. On the corner for strike 3. One up, one down in the second. Gilbert Gulva, the extra hitter, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Missing inside for a ball. Shallow and right, they're deep in left and center, and the shortstop is almost on the outfield grass. Low for a ball. Chased that high pitch that was up and away, and the count evens at 2. Chased the one that was up and in. Two up, 2 down. 1 call, 1 swinging, strikeouts.
Number 12, the second baseman, Nate Catone.
Nate Catone, the second baseman, will be the hitter. Up and away for a ball. Way high for a ball. Nice stop by the catcher Wyman on a pitch in the turf. That is 3-0. Catone will be taking a long look at this pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes the first base runner for Lynn. Galante had retired 5 in a row.
The catcher, Kyle Doney.
Cal Doney, the catcher. Part of that team that won the Gallant tournament, along with his brother. They were pitcher-catcher. His brother was a first baseman as well. Over the head of Doney. Down and away for a ball. In for a strike. Count goes 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Long throw, it bounces by. Runners will move up to second and third. He might have had a play on a force at second. So J.J. Avery has a chance to help himself. Pitcher against pitcher. He could help himself here with second and third and 2 outs. In for a strike. The catcher Wyman becomes very important here, keeping the ball in front and not letting a pitch go by him. Swing and a miss. So again, Avery, 1 swing can put Lynn on top. Galante, 1 pitch away from getting out of a jam. Just got a piece and fouled it off the catcher. We'll do it again at 0-2. Strike 3 called. 3 strikeouts in the inning. So Marblehead had a chance with 3 on and nobody out, couldn't score. Lynn has second and third with 2 outs, and both pitchers come up with a big strikeout to end the inning. We finished 2, and we're still right back where we started. No score, Lynn and Marblehead. Gray Collins, the second baseman, will lead off the third inning from Marblehead. High and inside for a ball.
For Marblehead, number 16, the second baseman, Gray Collins.
The lights are on here at Frazier Field. Hit foul to the backstop. Top of the order on deck for Marblehead as we start the third inning scoreless. Both teams had opportunities. Marblehead a little more of an opportunity with the bases loaded, nobody out. That's going to make it to the screen again. The 1-2 pitch up and coming. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch. Three of the last 4 outs have been strikeouts. The last 2, ending the second, starting the third, have been strikeouts. Dylan Glass led off the ball game with a grounder to short and got thrown out. He hits this one at second base. Nice play by Nate Catone. Over to Peterson.
That was Dylan Glass. Now batting for Marblehead, number 9, the catcher, E.J. Wyman.
E.J. Wyman has the only hit in the game. He lined a double over the third baseman's head, and then he promptly got thrown out trying to go to third when the ball was in the turf. He thought it went by the catcher. And Tony made a very nice play, picking it up and firing a strike to the third baseman, Sanderson, to get him easily out at third. Way up for a ball. That one bounced. That one had the umpire ducking out of the way. Popped up. Shortstop comes in on the infield turf. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Avery and Lynn. So once again, Lynn will have a shot of getting a lead. Nine, 10, and 1 for Lynn as we start the bottom of the third. And you did hear me correctly, 9, 10, and 1, because it's the extra hitter is an extra hitter. This is the 13-year-old Babe Ruth, starting the state tournament, which will lead to the regionals, nationals. Lynn had a couple of years ago went to the nationals. So Lynn is one of the more efficient programs. Jimmy Jennings, Jordan Rodriguez, back to the top of the order, Devin Duval for Lynn as we start the bottom of the third inning. There'll be games here. The 15-year-olds are playing next here tonight, and then next week it'll be games most of the week. As we mentioned, they have to get through by next Sunday. Jimmy Jennings, the left fielder, will lead it off. That goes to the backstop.
Number 6, the left fielder, Jimmy Jennings.
Julius Galante is mimicking most of the pitches we saw through high school and every other game we saw, pitching from the stretch. For a lot of pitches, the full windup has gone by the wayside. Foul tip off the catcher, evens the count at 1. In for a strike, good pitch. 1-2. Solid shot off the third baseman. They have to hurry. They don't get him. Base hit. Solidly hit. The third baseman tried to backhand it, knocked it down. He saved it from going in the outfield. And Jennings gets the first hit for Lynn.
The right fielder, number 2, Jordan Rodriguez.
Jordan Rodriguez, the right fielder. Galante steps off. Squared leg was going to bunt. Pulled it back. The pitch was inside. The runner takes off. He got a big jump. He's in with a stolen base. Pickoff attempt. Easily back was Jennings. Nice the bunt. Fouls it back. The runner was going from second to third. He would have had third base stolen because the third baseman was charging for the bunt. Swing and a miss. The runner takes off again. He's in with a stolen base. That was swinging strike 3. So Lynn has a chance to get on the board. Devin Duvall popped to the first baseman. He'd love a base hit, but he wants to at least put the ball in play. In for a strike. Marblehead's almost conceding a run on a ground ball. Didn't bring the infield in. Lynn did. Marblehead's playing back deep. Again, the shortstop almost on the outfield grass. So a ground ball short of second is going to put Lynn on top. 2 quick strikes. 0-2 the count. Hit foul back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Nice play by the catcher. Wyman had to go way to his right. Make sure that one didn't go to the backstop. That would have brought Jennings home from third base. Hit foul back up in the seats. Once again, the 1-2 pitch. Way up and away for a ball. Galante started, stopped. Now he's back to 2-2 pitch. Popped up, long run for the first baseman, can't get there. Good effort by Sean Heenan. And the pitcher was there also, Galante. So the count stays 2-2. To Devin Duval, the center fielder for Lynn. Hit behind first base, it'll be a base hit. Found a spot. Jennings scores the first run of the game. He got that infield hit, stole 2 bases, and scores on Duval's little Texas leaguer. I'm dating myself, into right field. Just a little pop behind the first and second baseman in front of the right fielder. And Lynn grabs a 1-0 lead. Justin Jennings grounded out third to first. The runner takes off, swing and a miss. The throw almost went out at the center field. So Duval mimics Jennings and steals second base. Down and in, another nice stop by Wyman. He's getting a workout in this inning. The runner takes off. Safe with a stolen base. So Lynn off and running in this third inning. Throws a little bit high. Duval able to slide underneath. In for strike 3. Two-way, both on strikeouts. Jake Peterson, the first baseman, popped to the second baseman, his 1 trip. In for a strike.
First base, number 8, Jake Peterson.
Hit the shot. Long throw. What a nice play by the shortstop, almost from his knees. Sahajian throws Peterson out. That's an outstanding play. So Lynn runs the bases. Jennings with a couple of stolen bases. He scores on Duvall's hit. And we played 3. And Lynn has broken in. They lead 1-0 over Marblehead at the end of 3. Julius Galante, the pitcher, grounded out short to first his one trip back in the first inning. J.J. Avery will start his 4th inning of work. Pitch down and away for a ball.
Number 2, pitcher, Julius Galante.
Foul tip. Good pitch. Little lollipop changeup dropped in. Wide for a ball. And that one hits him. Sahajian started a walking trend. He was the first of 3 straight walks given up by Avery in the 2nd inning. But then Avery came up with a strikeout, a pop-up and a strikeout to keep Marblehead off the board. So he hasn't been up officially yet. Ooh, almost threw that one away. Nice play by Peterson. Peterson had to go way up in the air to snag that one. That was going out in foul territory. The runner takes off. They don't even bother throwing it. He got a great jump. So Marblehead has the tying run at 2nd with nobody out. Avery had retired 6 in a row before giving up that leadoff walk. Or I should say leadoff hit batsman. Way up and in. Agent draws his 2nd walk. 2 on, nobody out.
Number 3, Adam Laughlin.
Adam Laughlin. The center fielder is the hitter. Chops at it. You always wonder why coaches got gray hair. He hit a batter, walked a batter, and the next hitter swings at the first pitch. High for a ball. Laughlin was one of those 3 walks given up by Avery. He was the 2nd of 3 in that 2nd inning. Chased that pitch. It was way up and in. That one, a little lollipop dropped in. He just got a piece in on the hands and fouled it back to the backstop. Hit foul again as he reaches for that one. So we'll do it again at 1 and 2. Popped up. They just get the force. That's a nice play by the third baseman, Sanderson. The runners couldn't go anywhere. The ball was popped up. The pitcher let Doney go get it, and he tried to make the basket catch and dropped it. But with the runners not going anywhere, they easily throw out Galante at third base.
Number 18, extra hitter, Graham Pitts.
It wasn't an infield fly because there was nobody really settling in. It wasn't an easy play. So they get the force at third. Graham Phipps was the third member of those 3 consecutive walks, so he hasn't batted officially yet either. And he gets hit in the middle of the back. Second hit batsman in the inning. And they're going out to talk to J.J. Avery. So for the second time in 3 innings, Marblehead has the bases loaded, this time with 1 out, last time with nobody out. Colin Burke was the hitter with the bases loaded after those 3 consecutive walks. He was a strikeout victim. He's the hitter now. He's the left fielder for Marblehead. Lynn leading it 1-0, but Marblehead trying to get right back in it. Helped graciously by Lynn with 2 hit batsmen and a walk. They stay with J.J. Avery.
Left fielder, number 5, Colin Burke.
Again, the infield for Lynn comes in. Down and away for a ball. Hit to third, they got no play. Just a little chopper. Burke gets an infield hit and an RBI. And Marblehead's back in it, tied at 1. Looking for more. Just a little, swing, ground ball to the third baseman. He had no play at the plate. And didn't have any play at first base either. William Craigshand popped to the shortstop. Here's 1 trip. Infield stays in for Lynn. Hit foul by the first base coach. Foul tip, held on to. Nice job. Doney, they get the strikeout. Two away for Sean Heenan, who struck out swinging his 1 trip. In for a strike.
Sean Heenan, first base.
swing and a miss. He chased that pitch. It was way up and away. Didn't chase that one. It was up and away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Enzer with 2 more strikeouts, but Marblehead gets back in the game. Burke got the infield hit to knock the run in, but it was helped out by 2 hit batsmen and a walk. But Marblehead gets on the board. Two more strikeouts, 5 strikeouts in 4 innings for Avery. But he's also walked 4. And the walk in his 4th inning scored the run. So we're halfway through the ball game. And we're dead even at 1 apiece. 2 hit batsmen in that inning and a walk. And the base hit was just that little chopper that went about 10 or 15 feet down the third base line. The runner broke and scored easily, and the hitter was able to get the first, and they didn't even bother with the throw because they weren't going to get him. And that tied it up, but then Avery came through with 2 big strikeouts. And that left the bases loaded yet again for Marblehead. Anthony Sanderson, the third baseman, called on strikes. His 1 trip. Down and in for a ball. Up and away for a ball. Hits solidly to shot. Bobbled. The long throw. They throw it away. He's going to try to go to second. Out at second base. So it bounced off the stands right back to the first baseman, and he hesitated. He stopped at first and then decided maybe I'll take a shot. And he went, and he got thrown out by half of Western Avenue. So it's 1 out and nobody on. Gilbert Galva, the extra hitter, struck out swinging. His 1 trip. Nice stop by Wyman, the catcher.
Number 9, extra hitter, Gilbert Galva.
Solid shot again to the shortstop. Bobbled. The throw again was in the turf. Good effort by Heenan to try and come up with a throw. It bobbled. It went up in the air, and he's called safe on the error. So he was out if the throw was caught initially, but it was bobbled. Sam Phelps is going to be the runner at first base.
Sam Phelps.
So 2 errors on 2 hitters, but we only have 1 hitter on because the other one was thrown out trying to go to second base. Nate Catone walked his 1 trip. They throw over. Sam Phelps is back. He's got a pretty good lead at first base. They've been running. I'm sure they expect him to run again. He takes off. He got a great jump, and he's in easily with a stolen base. So the go-ahead run at second with one out for Lynn here in the bottom of the fourth. Way up and in for a ball. Hit to center field. Coming on. Adam Laughlin makes the play. Solid shot by Catone, but he hit it right at the center fielder. Two-way for Kyle Doney, who reached on an error. Hit the ball to short and it got thrown away.
Number 1, Kyle Doney.
Hit foul back to the screen. Off to catch his glove. That'll move the runner over to third. The wild pitch. Doney had a duck out of the way of that pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. They throw the ball away. The run's going to score. They threw it over the pitcher's head. Good hustle by Phelps. Good heads up by Phelps. The throw back to the pitcher went over his head, went behind the mound. Phelps saw it and scooted home. And Lynn gets their lead back at 2-1. Just before Doney gets called out on strikes. So Marblehead makes 3 errors in the inning. One of them was costly. One got thrown out in a base pass. We threw 4 here in this 13-year-old Babe Ruth All-Star Tournament. 2-1, Lynn over Marblehead. Jake Peterson will be the new pitcher for Lynn. Avery, the pitcher, will go to first base. And for Marblehead, it will be 10-1-2 as we start the 5th inning. Gray Collins, the second baseman, struck out. Just one trip, the pitch is in for a strike. So Avery goes 4, he gives up the run. It was earned. He only gave up 2 base hits. He walked 4, hit 2, struck out 5. If Lynn holds on to this lead, Avery could get the win. Collins staying alive, fouling pitches off. Down and away for a ball. Thought about it. Hesitated. Held up. Almost pulled the trigger. High for a ball. Good at bat by Collins. Strike 3 called. Good fastball. Dylan Glass, the right fielder, grounded to short, grounded to second. In for a strike. Popped up in foul territory. Avery makes the play. Two up, two down. E.J. Wyman. The catcher lined a double over the third baseman's head, but got thrown out trying to steal third. Last time up, he popped to the shortstop. Foul to the backstop. Foul again. Quickly, 2 strikes. Didn't miss by much. Missed again. So we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lynn leading 2-1. Hit the shot. Long throw. Nice job. Jennings with another nice play. A 1-2-3 inning for Peterson coming in the 5th. We're moving to the bottom of the 5th with Lynn holding on to that skinny 2-1 lead. It'll be 8, 9, and 10 for Lynn.
1-4.
Galante will start his 5th inning of work. He's pitched well. He gave up the run in the 3rd on a single by Duval after a base hit, a couple of stolen bases. He's only given up 2 hits. The other run, not really his fault. 3 errors. And the other error that you don't, again, you wonder why coaches get gray hair. The runner was at third base with 2 outs, and the throw from the catcher to the pitcher went over the pitcher's head, got deflected, and the runner from third scored. J.J. Avery will be the hitter. He was the pitcher, he's now the first baseman. He was called on strikes his first time up. We're thankful after the last couple of days when we had heavy rain on Wednesday, rain most of the day on Thursday. It rained part of the day today, but it cleared up and it's stayed ice cold, but still the rain has stayed away and we're able to play the games, which is good to see. That one bounces in. He squared the bunt, took the pitch for a ball.
Are we winning?
In for a strike. 1-1. Takes the pitch again for a strike. 1-2. Way up. Evens the count at 2. Hesitated, and held his breath when he took that pitch. And it was down and in for a ball. The count goes full. The payoff pitch up and coming. Strike 3 called. Seven strikeouts for Galante. Jimmy Jennings got a hard shot off the third baseman for a base hit, stole 2 bases, and scored on Duval's base hit to give Lynn their first lead at 1-0. So he's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Way inside for a ball. He's got one of the 2 hits that Lynn has, and they got them both in that same inning. In for a strike. Golf that one. Behind first base, foul. Count evens at 2. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. Hits it foul off the screen. And we'll do it again.
Hey, you guys ready? Ready?
Little inside out swing, hits it to the second baseman. Gray Collins throws Jennings out. Two-way in the 5th.
Number 2, Jordan Rodriguez.
Jordan Rodriguez struck out swinging his 1 trip. Low for a ball. Swing and a miss. Got a piece, fouled it off. The count goes 1-2. High for a ball. And we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High for a ball, the count goes full. The payoff pitch gets a piece and fouls it back. Rodriguez hanging around. The payoff pitch will be up and coming once again to the Lynn right fielder. He draws a walk. Only the second walk given up by Galante. Devin Duval popped to first, singled in a run. He hit a little bloop single over the first baseman's head into right field, knocking in the run.
Center fielder, number 10, Devin Duval.
High and tight for a ball. The runner takes off, and that'll be another stolen base. Galante steps off, trying to keep the runner close at second. After a 1-2-3 first inning, Lynn has had at least one runner in scoring position every inning. High over the head of Duval. Chases that pitch up over his head and fouls it back. Turn, they throw the ball to second, easily back is Rodriguez. Lynn leading it 2-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Galante gets 2 more strikeouts. Eight strikeouts for Galante in 5 innings. Lynn goes down in the fifth. They leave another base runner. We've finished 5 here in this 13-year-old tournament game. 2-1, Lynn over Marblehead. 3, 4, and 5 for Marblehead as we start the 6th inning. Lynn holding on to that skinny 2-1 lead. Julius Galante, the pitcher, grounded out, shot to first, got hit by a pitch. So he's 0 for 1. Takes it high and tight for a ball. Jake Peterson starts his 2nd inning of work in relief of Avery. High for ball 2. And that's ball 3. On 4 pitches, Galante draws a walk. Wobbling as the tying run at first with nobody out. Peterson had retired the 3 hitters he faced in the 5th inning.
Number 7, Carter Sahajian.
Carter Sahajian has walked twice, and he scored the one run that Marblehead has. Down and in for a ball. In for a strike. So Peterson pitching from the stretch for the first time. The runner takes off. He got a great jump. They throw him out. Great throw by Doney. I didn't think they had a chance. He got a great jump off the first base. What a throw by Doney. Nice tag by Catone. Oh, Catone, I should say. Very nice tag, but a great throw by Doney. He was almost halfway before the pitcher let the ball go. That's how big a jump he got. Threw it right on the bag at second base. Hit foul up in the seats.
Lisa, what's the count?
High over the head of Sahazian. In for strike three. In for a strike. Missing wide for a ball. Adam Laughlin walked, and he was the one that popped the ball up in front of the plate. It was dropped by the catcher, but they had to force it third for the out. So he walked the first hitter, but a great play by Downey. Throws the runner out, and then Peterson gets two big strikeouts. And Marblehead is down to their last 3 outs. Three strikeouts in 2 innings for Peterson. Lynn 3 outs away from getting out quickly in the tournament. You don't want to get in the loser's bracket right off the bat. You have to play too many games. Adam Laughlin is the new pitcher. So Galante deserves a better fate. He went 5 innings, gave up 2 runs. One of them was unearned. He's given up only 2 base hits, but they're in the same inning when Lynn got their 1 run. He struck out 8. Walked only 2. He was outstanding on the mound. But he's on the short end of a 2-1 score. And It's actually Carter Sahajian who's the new pitcher. I thought it was 3 at 7. I believe it's Galante who's going to play shortstop. Justin Jennings, the shortstop, he's played well at shortstop, made a couple of nice plays. He's grounded to third and was called out on strikes. He gets the bunt down. Nice job by Sahajian. It's nice when your pitcher is also a shortstop. He fielded that nicely and threw the runner out. Jake Peterson has popped the second, grounded to short. And he gets hit by the pitch. First batter hit by Marblehead pitching. Sanderson struck out, hit a shot to shortstop. It was thrown away. He reached first, but then he tried to go to second and got thrown out.
Now batting for Lynn, number 24, Anthony Sanderson.
The runner takes off, in with a stolen base. So again, with the exception of the first inning, when they went 1-2-3, they've had at least one or more runners in scoring position every inning. But they're only leading it 2-1. High for a ball. The runner takes off, and he steals third. The ball went off the catcher's glove. He knocked it down in front of him. So now they have the runner at third. They'd love to get him in, get a little extra boost going into the seventh inning. Way up and in for a ball. And bounced. That's ball 4. So a hit batsman, a stolen base, and a walk. 2 stolen bases that put runners at first and third. Gilbert Gulver, the extra hitter, struck out swinging, reached on an error, and Sam Phelps running for him scored the run that's the difference in the game. And a meeting of the minds. They'll have a meeting on the mound with defensively from Marblehead. Lynn will have a chance to have a meeting in the minds offensively. Gulver's grounded a short, was thrown away. He reached, he stole second, went third in a wild pitch. Actually, it was Phelps that stole second and went to third in a wild pitch. And then Phelps, great hustle by Sam Phelps. The throw back to the pitcher was over his head, deflected behind the pitcher. And he took off and scored. And that's the difference in the game. So great hustle by Sam Phelps is the difference in the game right now. Lynn trying to add to that. Second and third with one out. He'd love a base hit, but he wants to put the ball in play at least. High for a ball. Down and in for a ball. The noise you hear are the 15-year-old Lynn team rooting for the 13s. They'll be up next here at Fraser Field in their opening game of the tournament. I said 15s, it's the 14s. Swing and a miss. Again, Goble would love a base hit, but at least he wants to put the ball in play. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. Makes a terrific catch. They'll tag up and score. Adam Laughlin made a great catch. He had to run a long way and reach across his body to make that play. Peterson hustles in, gives Lynn a little more breathing room. They still have a runner at third with 2 outs. Solid shot, foul down the right field line. Nate Catoni walked line to the center fielder. And it is Nate Catone. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. Line in the left field for a base hit. It gets by the left fielder. Catone with a double. He's hit the ball sharply both times. He lined out to the center field, hit it right in the nose, but hit it right to the center field, and now he gets line shot. Lynn has doubled their fun. They put 2 here. It's now 4-1. High for a ball. Caldoni made that great play, threw the runner out, stealing second base. He has reached on an error and was called out on strikes. So that was a shot and a half by Catone. Nice stop by Wyman, the catcher. Popped up. Long run. Nobody's going to get there. Bounces up in the seats. So Jake Peterson says thank you for this inning. He scored one of the runs.
Yeah. It's bottom 6, not 7. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. I have no idea how to fix that. And it's not Jeff.
Has to duck under that one. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in. Hop behind first base. Nice job by the right fielder coming on, taking a hit and a runaway. Well, the damage is done as Lynn extends their lead. They get 2 in the inning. They had 2 coming in. They add 2 more. It's Lynn 4, Marblehead 1 as we go into the 7th inning. 6, 7, 8 for Marblehead as we start the 7th inning. They need a rally. They need 3 to stay alive. Lynn gave Jake Peterson, who's working his 3rd inning, a little more room to work with. In for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to first base. Avery with the backhander. Nice play. Graham Fitz, who was on base twice with a walk and a hit batsman, grounds out to first for the first out. Colin Burke, the extra left field struck out. He got a base hit, knocking in the run. He hit that little half swing ground ball to third base that he beat out for a base hit, and the run scored at the time, tying the game up. Strike 3 called. Seven out of 8 retired by Peterson since coming in. William Craigshand, the third baseman, popped a shot, struck out swinging. 4 strikeouts for Peterson. Late swing inside on the hands, he chopped it foul. In for a strike. Marblehead's down to their last strike. High for a ball. Hit the first base. Avery flips it to Peterson. Play goes 3-1, a 1-2-3 inning. Peterson comes in, does a terrific job. Retires 9 out of 10. And the one that reached the walk that he gave up was thrown out on a great throw by Doney when he tried to steal second base. So Peterson only faces 9 hitters in 3 innings. He gets the save. Avery will get the win. Lynn got on the board in the 3rd inning. Jimmy Jennings got an infield hit, stole 2 bases, and scored on Devin Duval's pop single into right field. It was 1-0. Marblehead tied it up. They got a hit batsman, a walk, a force out, another hit batsman, and that little chopper down the third base line scored the 1 run, but then Avery came up big and got 2 big strikeouts to get out of the inning. It was 1-1. Peterson came on and shut the door, facing only 9 hitters in the last 3 innings. He gave up a walk, but the walk was thrown out again on that great throw by Doney to catch it when they tried to steal. Lynn got what they needed in the 4th. Marblehead made 3 errors. The 3rd error was a throwback from the catcher to the pitcher that went over the pitcher's head, and the pinch runner, Sam Phelps, who was running for Gulver, who reached on an error, scored the run that turned out to be the winning run. But then in the 6th, Peterson got hit by a pitch, stole 2nd and 3rd. Sanderson walked and stole 2nd. A sacrifice fly by Gulver brought in the run, and then Nate Catone lined a double into left field to bring in the 2nd run to make it 4-1, and that was the final score as Lynn wins it by a score of 4-1. So for Marblehead, Wyman had a double. Sahajian drew a walk and scored the 1 run on the base hit by Colin Burke, and that was all they had. They only had 2 base hits. For Lynn, Duval had the single for an RBI. Jennings played very well at shortstop. Peterson got hit by the pitch, scored a run, and pitched those 3 great innings. Sanderson was on base with an error and a walk, scored a run. Gulver reached on an error. Phelps, running for him, scored the run that turned out to be the winning run. And then Gulver hit a sacrifice fly for an RBI. Nate Catone drew a walk, lined out to center field hard, and then lined a double into left field for an RBI. Doney reached on an error and made that great throw, throwing a runner out, trying to steal. Jimmy Jennings had a base hit, scored a run. So a great team effort. Lynn gets out quickly. They go to 1-0 in this 13-year-old Babe Ruth tournament. Marblehead will drop to 0-1, and Lynn will try to keep this momentum going. Marblehead will try to get back on the winning track because they'll play games through next week. So 4-1 the final score in this opening game of the 13-year-old Babe Ruth tournament. Lynn over Marblehead. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.